on today's app.
All right. Is this what you were like in class? I could never be a teacher because I'd literally be sitting here tapping my foot going, I'm waiting.
You would hate to see me coming.
Oh, you'd be my worst student. I'd be like, Chloe!
You'd also like hate like being in class with me because like I would be talking to you and you'd like try hard.
To teach? Yeah.
No, to be my friend
To
in
be your
class.
friend? No, can I be honest?
You
would not be in my class.
All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans.
Il suo animale domestico.
Okay, someone's learning
La sua
Italian.
animale domestica.
What does that mean? My animal's
Your pet.
domestic?
Is that a long ass word for pet?
So,
Animale domestico?
pet is
Animale
different from
domestico.
dog.
What?
Pet is different from dog.
Yeah. Cani
In
is
English,
dog.
too.
Cane. Il cane.
Yeah. Get this.
In English
Get
too,
this,
yeah.
Em.
Tell me right
Hi,
now.
everyone.
Right now. Hurry up and tell me.
I'm about to.
Before
Ready?
I freak out and have an...
Yeah, don't have it. Okay, listen.
Tell me.
I was in the Soho walking around, and these like 4 girls were like maybe 14-year-olds.
I can't believe you didn't give me a straw. Moving on.
I can't do everything for you.
I know, but I expect the best.
At the Richmond household.
Yeah, and my nails, we're not even going to talk about them. Keep going.
Yeah, if you had nice nails on, I'd get you a straw.
Okay.
Period. Okay.
Those are really cute.
So I see these, like a group of 4 girls who must have been like 14, 15 years old sitting in a circle talking together. And I always like to listen to their conversation scraps as I walk past.
Of course.
And the one's like, should we talk about it? To her one friend. And her friend's like, yeah, like, I guess it's time. So then she like says something, but I missed that part. That's like important. I know, but it's okay. Then the friend who like started talking about it, she gets up and she goes, I actually canceled this conversation, and gets up and runs away.
You're kidding.
Like sprints and runs.
What do you think it was about?
I don't know, but I was like, when you're 15, things are so serious and so dramatic. Like,
and I envy them for having something that matters more than the state of the world.
oh God, I meant to tell you
here we go.
something. I meant to tell you something, but I want to do it off air actually.
Oh, okay.
I also saw on the street someone hail a taxi and say, taxi. And I said, you don't see that anymore.
No, you don't hear taxi.
You don't see double whammy. Arm
Hand and taxi?
Yeah,
Well, I don't think anyone's out there with their arms down going, taxi.
you're right.
Hello, taxi.
2, here's a question. Why is it
I'd go,
called
I don't have any cash.
hailing? I don't
What?
get it.
Like if someone was just standing alone mumbling, like talking to themselves, taxi. I was
True.
joking that they'd be homeless. It was a cruel joke.
They might not be homeless. They could just be crazy.
Totally.
Sometimes I'm walking around the street saying, taxi, taxi.
Yeah. I'm always walking around the street like, some call it magic.
Yeah.
We didn't listen to that, but we
I
said
know.
that.
I knew something was wrong. I already listened to it today, though. I listen to Raven Simone every morning.
Yeah, I hope I don't get sick of it yet because it's really making me happy right now.
No, you won't.
Okay.
I need Jordan Pruitt in there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump to the rhythm and slay to the music.
It's certainly not slay to the music, but if it was made today,
Slay instead
it
of
would
sway.
be. Why is it called hailing a cab when the only thing you ever otherly hail is something very bad?
Oh, like the big guy, the big scary guy?
Like yeah.
No, and it's also like hailing, right? Like hail
Oh, put it down.
a cab. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Are
Wait.
we in trouble?
No. Wait, hailing? No, we're not because clearly anyone can do it. Because that's how you say hello. That's weird. Hailing
Like,
a cab.
hey.
Taxi. Oh my God. That's a good question.
It must be from hailing. All hailing taxis.
All hail the taxi cab.
Because you don't we could just call a cab.
Should I ask my friend?
Ask your friend. Can we call her something different?
Then Siri? No
Yeah.
fucking shot. She's my friend Siri. You got a problem with her name? Move on.
Oh, literally, I
Siri.
was over it.
Hey Siri. Why is it called hailing a taxi?
Hailing a taxi refers to the act of signaling a passing taxi to pick up and take a person to their desired destination. The word taxi is a shortened form.
Yeah, she's not explaining why.
The word taxi is short for taxidermy. So you're actually hailing a taxidermy. Did you know that, Em?
Say again?
The word taxi is short for taxidermy. So you would normally hail a taxidermy.
Wait. Taxi? No, hold on. Hail. Word origin. I'm actually interested in this.
Okay. The etymology of it?
Yeah. Whoa. Mhm.
All right.
The word hail has multiple origins, including from Old English, Middle English, and Old Norse.
What's Norse?
We'll get there in a sec, because I don't
Okay.
know either. The Old English word hail meant lumps of ice, hail.
Yep.
No, but verb. The Middle English verb halen came from the adjective hail. It is related to the words whole, hail, and hail. Greek. I didn't know how to make the joke.
I don't get
Like,
it.
See? Helen, hail, there you go. Have you never seen my Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Never.
He's like, the word, never mind then. Literally, if you haven't seen the movie,
I think
it doesn't
other
matter.
people will get that. Your joke.
The
or
term
whatever.
to hail comes from the custom of passing ships hailing each other.
Okay.
This included usually exchanging the names of the ports the ships were sailing from. So I guess hailing,
Oh, I like that.
yeah, me too.
I like that.
I'd hail you.
I'd hail you too and be like, coming from Miami. And you'd be like, coming from New Jersey.
Yeah, like he can't take the word hail. Like it's a
Who
word.
are you giving that to?
Hitler or Trump, because they're kind of
Same.
same
but different?
different font.
Wait, but it is, I think that we describe what they're doing as hailing Hitler, but I don't think he said, he says all hail Hitler.
No, it's like Heil Hitler.
What is all hail?
All
Girl, this is
hail.
like dark.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, the etymology of hail from Old Norse, hail means health, prosperity, and good luck. So you would salute someone with a hail.
That's a nice
So basically,
thing,
Hitler took it and effed it up.
among other
But we
things.
still hail cabs because literally, girl, if you've taken an Uber, all hail cabs. I will hail a cab every day with those prices
Wait,
compared to my Ubers.
Yeah, team cab.
Yeah.
Always.
Team cab.
I also don't want to wait 3 minutes. If I want to be in a moving vehicle, it needs to be like now. Get me
Yeah, it
in.
depends though. If I'm close to an avenue, for sure. But if I'm in a spot like right here where you live,
No, you walk to
not
an avenue.
convenient.
You always walk to an avenue.
Yeah, but what if I got a lot of shit to carry or something, or it's raining? You know what I mean?
I rarely carry shit around anymore.
I've been doing I am always carrying something. It's
Why
so
were you like
annoying.
surprised by that?
Because I feel like you're always on the go and therefore doing errands. And
I am,
carrying
but I like
something.
to do pockets and stuff.
Totally. You know what? Back to my backpack thing from last episode where I was
Yeah.
like, if you have a backpack, you're bisexual.
Still true.
Still true. I also think that part of me that likes to wear a backpack also likes to have
Eat
like,
pussy.
Excuse me?
What?
Eat pussy, yeah. But also like in the winter, having pockets in my coat so I don't have to have a bag.
Yeah.
So I'm literally like a dude walking on the street with nothing on my shoulders.
You're not just a dude. You're
That
just a
rocks.
regular ass person.
You know what I
Some of us
mean?
Do that.
I was saying like mostly girls carry
Have
purses,
purses.
but guys don't.
I don't know, man. It's 2020 now.
Sometimes I think about totally. Sometimes I think about you're right. I've actually seen a lot of like gay guys with purses.
They don't have to be gay. Just saying.
Name me one straight man with a little tiny bag around his
You know who used to carry
waist.
a purse?
Who? Oh yeah, he is cool.
Bleep that name.
It was a straight guy, she said.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about like guys' underwear and I'm like, that sounds so uncomfortable. Next, back to
Totally.
hailing a cab, carrying stuff to the cab. Oh, you know what I've been doing is
That's impressive.
Lyft, thank you. Lyft, wait and save. This is huge. I don't think Uber has this.
I don't think I know what she is.
So Lyft these days, if I need, the other day I had dinner deep in like Chinatown, almost Two Bridges, and it was like 1:30 in the morning when I was leaving.
Oh my God.
Girl, I'm crazy.
What the hell
And I was
were
like,
you doing?
I was just hanging out at a Chinese restaurant with friends.
Which one?
Szechuan, it was called.
Literally, what with friends? Where was I?
Comedians. With comedians,
Fair.
but I called them friends because they were my friends.
Well,
So I was
doesn't seem
leaving,
like it.
and it was
Late at night.
It was late at night and I didn't want to go to an avenue. So I looked at my Uber and it wanted wanted $50 to get me back to the West Village.
Please.
I opened Lyft, 19.
Oh,
I go, buy Uber. I'm getting in my Lyft. So now I'm really always looking at Lyft because it's always cheaper. And then the other day I was not in a rush. and I went on Lyft, and if I waited, I'd save $15. If I said, if it was like, it'll be called sometime in the next 10 minutes. Like, is that okay? Like, if you're not in a rush and you're like, it'll come sometime in the next 10 minutes, we'll
Totally.
order it for you. I went, I can wait and save. I can wait and save.
I can
save $15.
Most days I can wait and save.
Yeah. So I'm like, you should download Lyft because they've got the wait and save and it's great.
Love. Bus person.
Totally. And the bus is free. Crosstown bus is free.
Correct.
The Avenue buses are not free because you got to get on the front. Are you getting on the back of the M55?
No, I've had to pay that 55 every time.
Yeah, exactly. When it's like the select bus or like 14, 23rd, 34, 72nd, like all those.
Yeah.
You get on for free.
Yep.
Unfortunately, not always the case.
Correct.
I was going to tell you today what happened to me was I took my my dog Stella. I took her out. Your dog. Yeah, I took my dog Stella out to walk. And on my way back, I saw this woman who lives in my building with her dog. And so they know each other. And the woman goes, you know, it's so funny. Every time Coco barks, Stella barks. Which is true. Like every time a dog comes into the building that's barking, Stella starts barking at the door, as I'm sure Ellie would too. Of course. Right. But then it made me go, oh, so she's also hearing my bark, which is Stella!
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? Like she was like, I noticed when Coco barks, Stella barks. And I was like, yeah. And then I walked away and I was like, oh, you hear me scream at her.
Yeah. Be careful.
I know. Animal abuse, but not really.
Yeah.
I go, Stella! I get mad and I get up and I go chase her. But I'm like, if she's hearing that, she's certainly hearing me being a crazy girl.
Definitely.
And then she's also hearing me going, jump to the rhythm, slay to the music.
I love
all
slay.
in together we shine.
Jump in. Hey.
I do sing really loud in my apartment.
I do not doubt that for a second. A sliver.
I'm always in there like scream singing because it's how I get through the day.
Wait, so I'm not going to do this because this is old news, but I do want to ask you about the Oscars really quick. Did you see most of the Oscar nominated movies?
You know what? I was so pissed because I haven't seen Anora yet.
Me either.
Which I'm so ashamed of.
Of course.
And I hate when I'm watching the Oscars and I haven't seen like the big
You can't
sweeper.
there's no skin in the game for you.
Yeah, like I remember when Parasite, the year that Parasite was in the Oscars, I was like I was watching the Super Bowl. I was
you were rooting for that.
Yeah.
I never saw that either.
And last night John was like doing that for Anora and I'm so upset. The time he went to go see it, I could have gone, but I had like shit to do and so I didn't go, so I never saw it.
Fair. I never saw it too, but I don't know
We should
why.
watch together.
I'd love to. I'd love to watch it like ASAP.
Yeah, me too. Duh.
It was quite an upset apparently.
Why?
Because like Demi, and you know, whoever fucking else was nominated.
Yeah. Was Demi, is everyone upset for Demi?
I think a lot of people, and Alphaba.
Right.
Cynthia Erivo.
No, but you know what the thing is with Wicked is like amazing. Let's get that clear. One thing clear here, Wicked, amazing.
Yeah.
But it's adapted. So I'm like, are we gonna... I mean, Cynthia Erivo did an amazing job.
Right.
And I thought Ariana was gonna get Best Supporting. Like,
Was she nominated? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Did you watch? She was there and she didn't get it. I was like, Ariana's gonna get it. She didn't get it.
That would have been crazy. Who got it? Oh, Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah. But I was like,
I didn't watch that.
I feel like they didn't win because I feel like in my head, they go, this is an existing thing already. Like, it's not like a new...
Right. I kind of
Even though I think their performances were amazing.
This is like fucked up to say, considering like Wicked was my favorite movie I've seen in years, and I said that was like the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like, it's not going to win an Oscar because like, I kept thinking it's like a kid movie.
No, I think it totally had a chance.
No, but I was like, oh, this is like the big leagues. Like Wicked, I couldn't see up there for some reason.
Yeah, I know why you mean that, but I think it. I'm
wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, I think you are wrong. I think
Most times
it was like a very well made movie,
right?
But to me, the thing that held it back was that like it exists as
already.
The IP of Wicked has been in the ether forever, so it wasn't like in terms of especially what it was competing against. It was like the other stuff is new and groundbreaking.
Right.
Groundbreaking. Are you asking
Do you
me
remember
that?
one person's outfit?
Yeah, Whoopi
Describe it.
Goldberg had the navy big
That
blue
was
dress
cool.
on. That was cool.
That was cool.
I liked.
You and Nikki Campbell are like the one and the same here with your reviews.
Oh no, I was gonna say we're the opposite of like I don't even see the outfits.
That was like the joke.
right, totally. No, you could keep making fun of me.
It's okay. You don't see the outfit, you just see the star.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. I loved Kieran Culkin's speech.
So did
I thought
I.
that was so cute.
I thought he was very cool, calm, and collected and funny. And
Yeah.
the wife was fun and funny.
Totally.
I loved
Yeah.
it all.
Have you seen any of the Oscar movies?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing. Not one.
Wicked.
I saw Wicked.
Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you about. You know how I'm on my Trader Joe's grind?
Yeah.
I'm on my Trader Joe's grind.
Remember a few episodes ago when you were like,
I couldn't be bothered to go more than 1 block away.
well, that, but then also you were like, I just don't get it. Like, I could buy a sweet green bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, now
Do you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Now I'm learning more. I do still think I was like kind of right because ultimately like this morning I had to throw out like food I had made for the week last week because I like didn't even finish it, but I
Yeah.
had it as much as I could have. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there was like I'm either wasting money or food or like there's so
Yeah.
much waste always. I haven't
Yeah.
like in a perfect world I spend half as much as I would on food going out and everything gets eaten before it goes bad.
Correct.
But like that's literally never happened in my life.
right.
Here's the thing about Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's got ruined for me the other day
Why?
because our friend
You
Asha,
found out his name is Trader Joseph.
no, his name is Trader Giotto. Trader Gianmarco.
Yeah.
I said, you can't be here. Trump's president. You have to get out.
No. So he goes by Trader Joe.
I found our friend Asha was like, she goes,
You have to shop at Chinatown for produce.
yeah. Well, she did say that, but she
She
was
says that
like,
to me like all day.
I know. She was like, Trader Joe's is processed like garbage. She was like, it's garbage. Like it's like bad for you. Like frozen. She was like, frozen food is bad for you, which that's true. I've said this. Frozen food is kind of like
Depending on-
halfway to eating out. It's like
Hold
very,
on. Depending on what you pick out, depending on what you're picking out and what the ingredients are, yeah, sure, there could be things, but frozen food is more affordable, so everyone can get the fuck over it being the best of the best. It's creme de la creme.
Right, but I'm trying to be the girl who like gets the affordable groceries and they're all freshly cooked.
So pick the freshly cooked things.
It's
all
well,
up to the-
Trader Joe's. I'm not buying produce from Trader Joe's.
Okay,
I'm
hold
not.
on.
It
It's
goes bad
all-
in 2 days, and it's like I'm always finding a funky berry in there.
It's all, of course you are.
Right, so I'm
'cause
not
it's
gonna buy my
$1.
produce from
But
Trader
You don't have
Joe's.
to do that, but I think that it is in the eye of the beholder of like, it's if you can do it.
but
if you
I
can
like
find
yesterday.
No. Yeah.
Yesterday,
No.
I went to Trader Joe's after I was with you, and I bought all my everything but produce. And then on the way home, I stopped in, bought my basil, tomatoes, and strawberries from the real grocery store. And
It's
then I went home.
real.
No, I think many people will agree with me. Trader Joe's produce is, and that's not what I want to eat.
is-
I'll buy their like potatoes
No,
and their onions,
they're
but I
tra-
don't want to buy their tomatoes and their berries and their
they're-
lettuce.
They're not known for their produce.
Right, but then, that's what, and then that's what I said to our friend Asha, and then she goes, no, but like all the other stuff too. It's like the marinated chicken. Like I bought like a chicken shawarma marinated chicken
Love
thing,
have that sometimes.
but she's like anything of theirs that's like anything that's pre-made, and this she was extending this beyond Trader Joe's. She was, and I'm really putting her on blast
Also,
here.
like, what makes
she was like,
Asha a
anything that's
nutritionist?
pre-made is like it's like very processed, which is not wrong if it's
not
pre-made,
wrong, but it's also like it's not really 100% correct. And
it's not as bad as eating out, but it is definitely not like that sweet potato thing that I brought.
Yeah.
Or for example, I brought dinner here again tonight.
I
right?
think I'm just more caught up that like, sorry, that Asha's telling you like about like that. It's like,
Why?
what's it to you, sis?
Well, because I was like talking.
Not like her specifically, but like if any of our friends were like, it's like, okay.
No, she wasn't unsolicited. I didn't go, hi, Ash, what's up? You know, Trader Joe's is actually all processed. I was talking about
Maybe I'm mad at you.
I think you're mad at the truth.
No, I'm not mad at the truth, bitch. I was trying to
Are
think
you
of.
sure? Because sometimes she gets in the way of your life.
She doesn't get in the way of my
You
life.
tend to be mad at the truth. You're always hanging out with your friend Lie. Lie, lie, lie.
Lilas.
Lie, da, 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 da. What's that
No.
song? Lie, da, da. Lie, da, 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 lie, 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 lie. That's your favorite song, Liar.
No, it's not.
Liar.
Guess what?
You know
My favorite song is Liar, Liar.
You could see your truth. You're a truth teller, Emily. You tell the truth, even if it kills the vibe. Correct all the stories.
No, enough of
It
this.
makes everyone happy.
It doesn't. And most of the time that I'm lying is to make someone else happy.
Yeah.
And most of the time that
Same
you're
with John,
telling
you
the-
fucking liars.
The time that you're telling the truth is just like going on for 400 minutes with your tism.
Whoa, served up. You just served me up a burn.
Greta,
You served me up
Filth.
burnt toast. Ow, it's hot. I got burned.
your pants are on fire.
Literally, no, yours
Liar.
are. No, literally, yours are. My pants are soaking wet from my period. Listen to me, girl, right now.
Are you on your period?
Yeah, I got mine on Saturday.
And I got mine today.
Yeah.
Are
do
we
you
synced?
hide your period from Ollie?
Like, what do you mean? I don't wear tampons or pads.
No. I mean, like, do you tell him, like, I got my period?
Oh, yeah, I tell literally everyone. I got my period, got it today.
You
You hide it?
unless it, like, comes up because
Would it come up in any other way than sex?
Exactly. No.
Okay.
Unless I have really bad cramps. Sometimes, like, I wake up at 4 a.m. and I go, John, you have to get me Advil.
Yeah.
You have to get me Advil. Seriously.
Right now.
But otherwise, like, he's so fucking clueless. My garbage bin right now in our house
Filled to the brimming.
filled to the brim with all my period, and he, like, doesn't know.
No, he does fucking know.
I bet you if I text him right now and I was like, do you think I'm on my period?
Do it.
No, he'd be like, yeah, like, because he'd know it's
Yeah,
a
because
test.
why would
but
you also be like,
He just, like, doesn't see shit. Like, he won't see shit around the house.
he's
Do you know what I
selective
mean?
seeing?
He has selective seeing.
I do too.
Yeah. Wait, but I want to back us up. Back.
Wait, hold on.
Beep.
No, I'm not ready. Not ready. Not ready. Stop. I like the day I get my period.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got my period, which reminds me, when I first got my period.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you first get your period, you're like, is that period or not? Because it's not like blood.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I have
Totally,
this-
that was me on Saturday, but it was period.
Yeah, exactly. And I have this really fond memory of getting my period, which is unlike.
That's why I ripped these nails off.
'Cause of
I
your
wanted to put my
period?
menstrual cup in, and I had 3D on my fingers. I went, menstrual cup is never getting up with a diamond on my finger. For another time, you guys. I don't want to delve into my nails right now.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm with you the whole way through.
Yeah.
I got my period and I called my mom and I was like, Mom, she was in the other room and I was like, Mom, I got my period. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, don't tell Dad.
Wait, the first time you ever
yeah,
got it?
did I tell you this?
Yeah.
I told you the story.
No.
And I was like, don't tell Dad. And she's like, I would never. She was like, I would never. And I was like, because I want to. And my mom was like, you don't need to tell Dad. And I was
Yeah.
like, I have to myself. I want to tell him myself. I was like, so excited to tell him that I had my period.
Yeah.
My mom was like, I would literally never.
Yeah. That's really funny.
That's kind of a testament to my relationship with my dad.
yeah. Like, I want to tell myself.
Yeah, like I get to tell
check
him
it out.
I got
Yeah.
my period. He's
I
like,
got mine at I was at a friend's house and there were like 3 of us there and a boy I had a crush on was there and we were like all like going to pick up pizza and stuff.
how old were you?
15. You know this. Have you seen my show?
Oh yeah, where the hell's my period?
I
Wait,
was really old.
I just
Yeah.
understood
Understood what that
old that is.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like
old.
13.
I was in high school.
I was-
I was a freshman in fucking high school.
I was in 6th grade.
Yeah, I know. I was
Is
really
that-
late. I
is that-
wanted it so bad. I would have dreams that I got
Is that
it.
normal?
Yeah, 6th grade is pretty smack dab in the middle.
Okay, so something's going on with you.
I was really late. I got my period really late. I wanted it so badly.
What does that mean for
so
your-
badly? Well, all my assets came in late. I don't know. What does that mean for my life? I'm gonna live to 200.
I'm still waiting for my assets to come in.
Girl, you got a peachy ass butt.
Thanks. I'm talking about these mommies.
I know.
But cupcakes are still cakes. Cupcakes are still cakes. Cupcakes are still cakes.
I like that. I got mine. I was at a friend's house. The boy I had a crush on was there, and
You were getting pizza and you're like, get pizza. You're like,
well,
I'm on my period.
I felt wet, and then I went upstairs and I pulled my underwear down, and I was like, oh my God, there's like coffee in my underwear.
Yeah, it does look like coffee grinds. But
Well,
also
it looked like a dried coffee stain. I was like, what the
I know,
hell?
it's like, but it's not poop.
And then I was like, oh my God. Or the girl I was with was like, you got your period. And I was like, and then one of the boys I was with goes, ew.
Wait, you pulled down your pants in front of all of them?
No. They could hear from the other room. Like I was like, can we go to your room?
That's
The girl
so
and the I was
mean.
like, ew.
Oof.
And then I texted my mom and she was like, OMG, I wish I was with you.
I know, like,
I was
Okay.
like, well, okay, you're not.
I do remember also.
So literally, what do you want? I'm such a fucking cunt till I die.
You're not.
To my mom, like
Yeah, you're like, so you're not. Fuck off.
Like if my daughter got her period, I don't know if I'd care if I wanted to be
no,
there.
you do. It's like important.
You want to
Well,
be
you don't
there?
want to be there.
Well-
Like sometimes, sometimes like people's. This is so fucked up.
What?
I remember in high school, like a rumor went around, like, did you hear blah 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 had her mom put in her first tampon?
As
It's
if it was
like-
mean?
Like that was a rumor. It's like, all right, she just needed help for their period. It was her
Yeah.
fucking period. Stop making rumors.
Yeah.
Like your mom sometimes would have to. My mom never did. I could figure it
No.
out myself day one. I know how
could
to work
not.
that shit.
I was wearing diapers for a couple years there, and even still to this day, I hate putting shit up there. It's like this period I've been free bleeding on pads because I've like mostly been home. It was like the weekend, and I was like, I don't even care.
I'm free bleeding
and
most
I had
of the time.
diamonds on my fingers that I couldn't get my menstrual cup up because
Right.
of these pens.
Speaking of
pens,
periods-
I have Bic pens, mechanical pencils on my fingers.
You're like still
ripped them all off. I'm still talking. Yeah, I'm
about
pissed.
about the mechanical pencil fingers.
Yeah. Next.
Sorry.
Wait, but
Is that real?
yeah, it was, but before we go back away from periods.
No, I'm saying on periods.
Oh, go.
Allow me.
Okay.
The podcast Nobody Says This. What? That's a literal TV show. What's the podcast called that's like via James and Yvette?
We've always said that or something.
We've always said that. I learned on their podcast that animals get their periods.
Yeah.
Every
we
month.
spay them.
I know, but like imagine you're like a cheetah in the wild and it's like every month you're bleeding. Won't like a shark sniff you out and eat you?
No, because sharks
Survival
are in
of
the
the
ocean.
fittest.
It must work because they've been doing it far longer than we've had.
You're
phones.
right. Like I'm like literally my head spinning. Like should I come up with tampons for leopards?
Yeah.
I'm like, what can we
Should
do?
that be the thing that gets me? Is that my scrub daddy? Tampons for cheetahs.
I was like, wait. So what are we gonna do about it? I guess we
Yeah.
do nothing.
Wait, what do the zoos do?
Yucko.
No.
Beautiful.
No, zoos are not.
Yucko.
Zoos, I am like,
Don't
let them
even-
free.
Don't even. Because I'll
Right?
tell you this much. I know this is aft. I love a zoo. But they have to be born into it, so they don't know that there's better life out there. Kind of like if you were born and raised in New York City, you didn't have
Or kind of like if you're born in the world today, the world of the internet.
like if you didn't know you can run free like a gazelle, then you wouldn't be so upset.
That's
you know?
why I think Gen Z is happier than millennials because millennials had happy times and then lost them. Gen Z was like first conscious
Gen
moment
Z's
was
been like-
during Trump 1.0. So they're always like everything sucks.
Yeah.
But like we've been like we had Obama and then it
Yeah.
got taken from us, so we are the zoo animals. Zootosis. There's a thing on TikTok where people think, or I guess why does it have to be on TikTok? There's a theory out there
That's on TikTok too.
that we all have zootosis or zoocosis.
Zootopia?
Zoo. There's some theory
Lander?
that like we are not supposed to live the way we're living in the age of the internet. You're not supposed to know this many people. You're not supposed to take in this much information every day. You're not supposed to live this pace of life.
But you know what we
And
should
it's making everyone feel like they're walking around in a cage in a zoo. And you're not supposed to be this poor. Everybody's poor now.
more podcasts.
What? Why does that have to do with it?
Because like more. And we're just like shoving podcasts down people's throats like
Well, hopefully listening to this makes them feel a little less alone.
yeah, you're with us in this cage. If you are gonna be in a thank you. As a caged animal,
That's what you get for not getting me a straw.
that's a good sound. That's like you're hitting a bong. Have you, if you had to be stuck in a caged animal, wait, what? If you were stuck in a cage with an animal in a zoo, but they won't hurt you for 24 hours, what animal would you like to be stuck with? And why? Okay, I'll go first. I probably would go with giraffe because it's really weird and kooky for me to picture an animal that's so tall and has a neck so long. I love long things. Like,
What would you guys talk about? What would you ask it?
I wouldn't ask it, but I'd like be so interested as to like comb its long little neck. You know, like slide up and down him.
I can't even like. Yeah, that's fun. I'm like, hey. I can't like think of an animal right now. What's at the zoo? What do they got over there?
You name it, they got it.
Oh, probably an elephant. Something huge. I
I
want to
know,
be with something
right?
huge
I know, right?
because like I have a dog, so I don't need a monkey. I don't need
A bird.
a turtle. Like it's all the same size
rat.
and all the same like vibe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't need a rat. I would love something massive so I could like you know
Like observe it.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel about a giraffe. Like I don't think
And then I'd like an elephant so that in a couple of years they'd be like, do you remember Emily Wilson, that comedian who stayed with you? They'd be like, yeah, of course, I never forget.
I don't get it. Because elephants have memories.
Elephants never forget.
Who said that?
An elephant never forgets. It's just a saying because it's true.
How do we know that? Because they're really good at painting.
Because they're really good at painting. What the hell are you talking about?
You know, like they're always on Facebook like every like few days. Like
Who was on Facebook? You?
Pam.
Your therapist?
But also every
I do
now and then.
acted in my Facebook.
Exactly. You did.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
And I kind of regret it.
Yeah, that's a huge miss. Because every now and then I'll definitely do a scrolly, and I'll see
No, I don't care about
marriage,
other people. It's
marriage.
No, I care about my own memories on there. Now they're all gone. But I did it because of like Elon. I was like,
Can I tell you this?
what?
Marriage, pregnancy, mom sharing a video, an elephant painting a photo of their family. Perfect.
An elephant can paint? That's
Yeah.
not true, is it?
Yeah, I can. You guys have seen like elephants
Hey
painting,
Siri,
right?
can an elephant paint?
Or like, you know, like they yeah.
Elephants can paint, but they need to be trained to do so. Elephants can paint, but they need to be trained to do so.
Well, here's
Siri can use ChatGPT? Hate that.
love that. Hold on, but what if you're in the wild and you're an elephant and you've never had an art class and you wouldn't know that you could paint unless someone's training you to paint?
I guess that's like someone who's never found their dream job. You never found your dream. It's been there the whole time, you can't find it. That's probably what it's like to be that fucking person.
Like an elephant not knowing that they can paint, but they can. We need to spread. You know what? That's it. I don't need to create a diaper for a leopard. I need to spread the word to the elephants that they can paint.
Yeah. That'll be your product. That'll be your scrub daddy.
Yeah. No, that's not my product. That's my dream.
I want to invent something.
Uber for girls?
Yeah, you know, they wrote an article on that. Did you see that?
No, I rarely
All
read
my
out
parents'
articles.
friends read it. Totally. I wouldn't have known, but my mom sent it to me. I like did this interview with Newsweek about that TikTok, about the app.
Hey, remember when we had that interview?
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
I don't know.
Okay, me either.
And they interviewed like lawyers and old private investigators who all were like, no, wouldn't work.
For what?
My app idea.
Oh. Should we talk
our
about
segment?
our...
What?
Yeah.
You know what I need help with? So on Saturday.
How much time do we have?
Girl! On Saturday, Asha came over because she was like shopping with me. I can't shop.
I know. She said, do you want to go shopping with them? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, shopping. I go, like shopping? And I go, no, I don't want to go shopping. I never want to go shopping.
Wait, that's shocking. You're so shopaholic.
I am like giving that, very much giving, but I don't want to go look around a store. I'll order something if I like it.
But you bought these.
I bought these for us to look cute, and I walked in. I looked for the pinkest thing, and I walked right out. Like I'm not going to shop. I'm going to scroll on a.
Yeah, I'm with you. I texted her. I was like, I need an outfit for tonight, and she was like, do you want to go shopping? And we went, and I literally, as soon as we walked in the first store, I was like, I'm so not wanting to do this. But then. Yeah, but then I watched her. I watched Asha. She goes up to this whole episode's about Asha. She goes up to the rack. Pull. Pull. I was like, I can't even do that. I can't even go up to a rack and. I can't do the
hard
first
time. I'm sort of having a hard time understanding.
She was just like
shopping
on a long hanging rack of clothes.
This is not that crazy.
Yeah, I can't even do the first.
I mean, like
pushing
Asha,
these this way so I can see this one. I won't even do that. I go. I can't. I leave. I can't do it. It's like hot in there. It's always hot in there.
Loud.
The music's always like, 'cause we're here tonight. Get down, girl. Let's go out tonight. And then I'm over here like, wait, did you see that she texted that she wants us to go to Joseph Leonard, not to go to the stand?
What's the Joseph?
Like just girls talking.
Wait, I also.
And then like, do you need help with anything? Okay, so can I get a room started for you? I'm like, I have to go home.
Yeah.
I have to go to bed.
Never, ever.
But
will I try on in a store?
no, I will try on in the store because I'd
won't.
way rather that. Here's the thing, and I'm sorry, Ash. Everything I bought, I think I'm gonna return.
What did you wear? End up
Because she convinced me it was cute, and then I was like, I'm actually never gonna wear this.
totally.
But it was cute. But knowing me, I'm never gonna wear it.
Totally.
There is nothing you can do, Asha. Knowing you. I'll never put it on.
I get it.
But
I also overheard conversations of girlies. I don't want to say girlies.
I know, and I'm not like making fun of the way women speak. I know it sounded like I was. It's more just like
I'm not.
the types of stimuli in a small store in New York City
Tough.
on a Saturday where everyone else is trying to find an apple for
Totally.
tonight. I'll kill myself faster. I won't.
I understand because I also have to say that these like people, I walked by a group of a gaggle.
Gaggle of geese.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, I'm so hungover. And I was like, literally, ew.
Even Equinox now, everything on the weekends in New York
Is
it's like-
hungover energy.
It's so, well, yeah. Equinox literally
Smells like toes and beer.
Smells like toes and beer. It's not just the sauna. Every Saturday I walk into Equinox and I'm like, I smell everyone's Miller Lights like coming
I
out of their
know.
pores. I'm like, yucko. I'm trying
know.
to steam. I'm not trying to like literally smell Katana Kitten in the steam room.
Facts.
It stinks like shit. I'm like, I'll just skip the gym on the weekends and go during the week when all of y'all are at work.
When all of y'all are not taking care of your bodies.
Yeah, people take care of their body one day a week. It's Saturday at Equinox, and they're trying to sweat out the night they had before, and I'll stand up and keep going.
I also really
Stinks,
have to.
toes and beer.
I have to say, workout classes in New York are I don't even care. I don't.
Tell
wanna
me,
do that.
no, I will actually want to hear it.
The only thing is, my workout class that I do all the time, my hot Pilates is booked. Is booked every single day. It's waitlisted because apparently everyone now cares about their body, and can't get into my one class.
I don't blame them. It's March. Everyone's going. Listen,
Yeah, but if
summer comes quick.
if you so much to not have began already,
Here's my thing, and I was talking to Asha about this.
do you want me to switch with her?
No, I'm just like, that's the only life I lived in the past week. Was
I love
hanging out
it.
with Asha one day.
It's an hour.
An hour with Asha. Everyone thinks you have to do a million things to get a good body. Everyone thinks it has
Yeah.
to take so much time. You have to do all the classes, all the things. Asha was like, I should really go back to the gym. And I was like, just do like 5 minutes in your apartment before you take a shower. Or just do 10 minutes. Or just do she was like, no. And I was like, Ash, I've only ever done 5-minute core. She goes, shut up. 'Cause remember at my wedding, I had a 6-pack?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I was doing berries like
Every
once or
day.
twice a week. No, I was not doing it every day. I would pass out if I did it every day. I was doing it like once, maybe twice a week. And sure, there's like some crunches in berries and there's like a lot of other stuff. But in terms of that was not how I got my
running
abs.
you can get abs from running easy.
The way I got my abs and the way I still have my abs is 5-minute core. I'm telling you guys. You don't have to do more than 5 to 10 minutes a day.
I understand, but it also like doesn't have to be one of those things that's like I have to. You don't have to target 5-minute core.
If you want abs.
Like I've sorry, this sounds cunty. I have a good ass abs.
Right, but you're
these
always
days.
doing like 50-minute Pilates classes.
Yeah,
Are you not?
I am.
Right, and I'm going, you don't have to do that to get abs. I'm going, you could just do
Like,
5 fucking minutes before
I
you
should
shower.
have abs because I do that.
Exactly. I'm going, little tip,
You
y'all.
can't tell right now, but we're fit as shit.
Yeah, I know we're covering up with our sweaters and our jackets.
And I did have McDonald's.
But the secret is less, quick and less right before you get in the shower. Just real quick, 5-minute abs. Take it. You look it up on YouTube.
I'm
or
like
something.
bored even listening to us. Do
I know,
that.
me too. But working out is boring.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for
Hot girls, hot takes.
couples who work out together have bad sex.
Okay.
I think couples who are like super fit, and you know the ones at the gym who are like always looking in the mirror as they lift, and like
Yep.
they're really, really fit
Yep.
and built and strong.
Yep.
I think they have bad sex.
I'm gonna have to say, agreed.
You agree?
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll keep explaining, but it's good to know that you agree.
No, I'd like to hear more.
I think it's because it's like if all you're focused on is like the checklist of like big muscle, hot body, you have no perversion in your life, and sex without a little perversion, boring.
Boring.
Boring vanilla, like, what are you doing? Doggy and missionary and then going to bed, bitch?
One grunt and you're done.
One grunt and you're done. I'm like, cool, you could flip her upside down and do it upside down.
Yeah.
That actually sounds painful.
Kama
I don't
Sutra.
know why you're doing that. You have no pizzazz, you have no perversion, you have no quirks. You are boring vanilla and not that hot. I think it's boring, lame, unhot sex.
I also think that the gym is really like a personal space. Like that's part of your like therapy.
Yeah.
So do it alone.
Do it alone. Yeah. When yeah, I agree. Do it alone. And
Do it
also
alone.
like anybody, I also just think that like gym bodies are not that hot.
It's okay.
I just think that they're like so like machine
Hot.
made.
Your hot take is that hot people are not hot.
I guess that's my hot take. Hot people are not hot.
Yep.
Machine made looking people, a go. Boring, vanilla. Usually
But you don't know.
they're overcompensating with that.
Totally. I can see that for sure.
You know, like when you talk to like a really hot girl on paper, a really hot girl,
Yeah.
with a perfect body,
Yeah.
is she awesome?
I don't know. Ask what do you think of me?
Oh my god! Well, you're amazing. You're the
think I'm
exception.
awesome?
What?
Good take.
Thank you.
I'm with you on it though.
Okay.
Mostly.
Why? Where do you disagree?
I see hot people and I can understand that they're hot.
Hmm?
I see hot people and I understand that they're hot and it
Uh-huh.
works for me sometimes.
Uh huh.
Whereas for you, it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't ever work for me.
Exactly.
Really, really hot people. Like Asha the other day. Can you believe it? She was like, who are your celebrity crushes? Like, who do you think is really hot? And I literally couldn't come up with anyone. I was like, I don't know who, like hot people. I just like, it doesn't, I'm
But
like,
your celebrity
cool,
crush is
you're
like
really good
kooky
looking.
crazy.
Like who?
I can't say it.
Who?
I
Wait, I'll
can't
say it, I'll
say
bleep it. Oh my God. Yeah. Bleep City. Yeah. I'd want him to bang me. Bleep.
And
bleep,
you know who mine
bleep.
is? Justin Bieber. Keep it in.
Yeah. See, I'm like, okay, just like,
Keep it
yeah,
in.
he's
Keep
hot.
it in.
But I'm
Jesse
like,
Eisenberg.
what? Is that one of yours?
Yeah, it's one of mine.
Really?
Michael
See, that's
Cera?
interesting. Michael Cera, Jesse Eisenberg. Okay, I see. You're not supposed
Not
to.
anymore.
Yeah, bleep town. Yeah,
Really?
all of mine kind of are bleepable, I guess, or not bleepable, but like I don't know. I can't even think of one. I literally think my husband's so hot.
That could be your crush.
My husband is
If
my
he's on
crush.
IMDb, he'd be your celebrity crush.
Sometimes I look at his hands and I'm like, I need those inside of me.
All right. Next. Thank you.
And all over me.
No,
What?
yeah.
My husband has hot hands.
Okay.
One time, and he'd sent a video when we were teenagers. He sent me a video of him like scratching a cat, and I was like, I would like watch it over and over to picture him scratching a cat, scratching me, because I love his hands. And y'all can take that one, put it in your pocket, and jerk off to it later.
I don't know if they would think about scratching a cat. in
I
that
know
way.
that just is. It's just what came out of my mouth. Okay, what's your hot take?
Okay. My hot take is bachelorette weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Theme
Here we go.
dinners.
Hmm?
Theme dinners?
Uh huh.
None.
We did one at mine. Remember?
Yeah, that was
You
fun
planned it.
actually. That was really fun. That was really fun because it was
Yeah.
a game.
Right.
There was more to it than
right.
Saturday night, tropical theme. Friday night,
Disagree.
jungle animal.
Disagree. I think you can do themed dinners. I don't think you can do timed itinerary. I think when you're making people stick to a literal time schedule, that's the
I
red
just-
flag. But you are allowed to be like, hey, Saturday the theme is gonna be like everyone wear black and the bride wears white. Like it's fun. It's a way to spice up the weekend and make it not just a
No,
regular weekend.
I don't love that. It's not a regular weekend, first of all. It's like
Yeah.
your bachelorette.
Right.
Obvi, duh. But I think having to get people to maybe buy certain outfits and stuff for the weekend, big no.
But I
You're
don't.
already asking them to fly across the world for you.
Who says they're flying? Who says they're getting on a flight? No
Or
one flew
walk-
for mine.
Or walk.
People
walk
got in a
to
car
the-
for mine.
You know what I mean? I just think that people are asking too much already. It's too extra, read all about it
Mm-hmm.
to now add an element. You also need to have, like, the next theme night is insects, go get wings. Like, who has wings?
But I think that there's
Although
a way to do it.
insects would be a really good theme.
Insects would be a good theme. I think that when people expect spending and stuff because of that, then you're right. Yeah, it is like, you should keep in mind when you're a bride, like budget for your friends.
Right.
But I think that, trying to make the weekend more than just like, okay, we're going to Miami and we're going to dinner.
Dare I say?
Like make it fun. Because
Makes sense.
I actually also think it makes it fun for the bridesmaids, because then they're like, the bride is the one who's like, I got my outfits, and like if you're just showing up and you don't get to dress up and have fun and participate,
Well,
it's like,
everyone can do that.
No, but like the bride is like getting to go into everything, like my white outfit.
Yeah.
You should give something like that to the bridesmaids, like dress up like a bug.
I'm gonna so much love that theme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna so much to say
theme.
that
A bug's life.
that you should pay for I don't think that you should have a destination bachelorette. If you're gonna do that, you have to pay for everyone.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I can't go on like 7 bachelorette parties that I have this year because I can't afford it.
I know. People are always complaining about this. I think that like
Yours was an exception.
No, but okay, so if you as the bride
Okay.
assess your situation, okay?
Okay.
If you have 10 bridesmaids, right? Odds are I doubt you're extremely close with all 10 of them. So maybe you should do a little lower key bachelorette, because these are like a little people outside of your I talk to you every day circle that are coming on your bachelorette trip.
maybe
and if you're
not.
getting married and you have 10 best friends, get a life.
I feel like
you shouldn't have
I feel
10
like I have
best
10 best friends.
No, you don't have 10 best friends the way we're best friends, do you?
No, you're
exactly.
right.
That's
You're
what I'm
my
saying.
best friend.
So, like, if you have 10 bridesmaids or some big ass group, maybe do something a little more affordable. If it's like your 3 best friends that are your bridesmaids, I would maybe expect like this is like they are close enough to you that you would spend a couple
Wait, this
$100
is all very different though. This is all very circumstantial.
Right. So I'm saying as the bride, you should be picking a bachelorette that has a budget based on like, your friends, your bridesmaids, you know
That's
who has
true.
money. Like
Don't fuck your friends.
Don't fuck your friends.
Unless
like, pick
they
something
ask.
that's right. Like pick something that falls in the reasonable realm on the average of your bridesmaids. So like for mine, I did like a 2-night weekend upstate where we all got in a car and it was like a couple $100 per person.
So fun, so easy.
We did a themed thing that required like if you got a fake mustache, like it was like
yeah,
silly.
genius.
Yeah, it was your idea. Like it wasn't like
Murder mystery. It
mine was
murder
not
mystery.
crazy because I had 9 bridesmaids.
Right.
So I was like,
You're
but
being
if
respectful about it.
right. But if it was like you and Asha,
You'd flew
obviously we're going on a plane. We're getting on a plane.
Can we still do that?
For yours or for
I'm not getting married.
Whoa.
No way.
What are you talking about?
For years. I'm gonna get married, but it's
Okay.
gonna be like 20 years.
Then that'll be even more. Then we'll really have money. Then we can really go somewhere.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like Benjamin
Don't-
Buttoning.
Nope.
Here's the thing, Em.
Speak of your future self highly. Speak highly of your future self. She's gonna have a lot of money. She's gonna be marrying really well.
Who?
And we're gonna be going on the best bachelorette.
Who?
Your future self. She
Say
has an
more.
amazing life.
And her hair is pink.
Yeah, and my future self, her hair's pink. My future self, wow, is she rolling in it? She's had huge success. She
Huge
has
tits.
adorable little kids. She has nice mama titties, and despite having the kids, she's also got the time for her best friend Chloe's bachelorette. 'Cause what? Her life rocks.
And they're gonna be like,
and the president is a black woman. Trump has killed himself years ago, and oligarchy's over. That's the future I'm living in.
yeah, I like that future, and I know what that means.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's how you should talk about your future
My
self.
history teacher commented,
On what?
said, I taught you oligarchy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I said, Miss Elliott, Missy Elliott,
Is he Elliot?
Missy,
I forgot.
I didn't remember.
I didn't remember a word.
Speaking of remembering a word,
It's time for
What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you reading? Idiot!
Okay, what are you reading, idiot?
okay, I'm reading a book called Don't Forget to Write. No, don't, Zoom. It's actually
Don't
not.
forget to be your badass. Your friends are wrong,
Stop
girl.
it.
You're right.
Stop
her
it.
bachelorette was too expensive. Cut her off. Cut her out of your life. Just live you.
I'm like never gonna share my book ever.
Come
again
on,
with
you knew that was coming.
I did, but control yourself.
Take only what you need from it. A family of trees.
Is it control yourself?
Control yourself.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, it is. Take only what you need from it. A family of trees.
I like it.
I
It's
would love a
cute.
family of trees. Trees talk to each other underground. That's for another day.
My face like this.
Yeah, the roots talk to each other
About what?
about.
Oligarchy.
Yeah. Okay. What are you reading, idiot?
Don't be rude.
Don't forget how to write.
Don't forget to write.
What's it about?
Okay. It takes place in the 70s. It's about a young girl who's very religious, and she it's a little bit promiscuous.
So it's fiction.
Yeah, she's not. It's always fiction with me, okay? And she's not really quite like her parents, okay? So one day she goes to synagogue.
Okay.
She's making eyes at the rabbi's son.
Okay.
She goes in the back. They make out.
Okay.
They fall
That's
through.
so me.
So us fall through a window. Fall through the wall making out. And goes through to where the Torah portion is going on.
Oh my
So
god.
everyone says like,
girl.
"Oh my god, literally, what are you guys doing?" In front, they knock the Torah on the ground. Oh god. So Miss Girl, the parents said, "Miss Girl, you're going to stay with your Aunt Ada,
Oh, Aunt Ada.
and when you're with Aunt Ada, she's gonna whip you into shape."
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. They go to Jersey Shore.
Are you telling us the whole book? Are you just giving the book away?
Hold on.
Okay.
They go to Jersey
This
Shore.
is all on the back?
No. Get out.
Okay. Okay. I'll go. I'll literally go. I'll rip my nails off.
Okay, you know what? I'm so
They go-
tired of the way that you
Oh my god.
are so rude about my readings.
No.
No,
No.
I'm not done.
This was
I'm
me
not
being rude
done.
about like, wait, like, are you giving us a synopsis? Or are you literally reading the book to us?
I'm not done.
Okay, so keep going. They go to the Jersey Shore.
What I don't like is that all my books sound like ass, badass, and that they're always going to sound like that. So you're always going to mock me every single time?
You know, that's a fair thing for you to be upset about. It is a little bit coming off like I'm on my high horse.
Because also, it's like you used to read fiction too, bucko.
I know, and I think now that I have, it's like if I started working out again, I'd be like, you really should work out. It's
Yeah.
like a white girl on a diet. I
Yeah.
have a song called White Girl on a Diet.
And guess
If I'm
what?
on a diet, I'm going to tell you, you should really do keto. It's that vibe.
Yeah, like,
if I'm,
fuck right off.
I'm reading my nonfiction over here, falling asleep, trying to turn the page. So I'm going, you should be miserable with me too.
You're miserable because I'm having more fun than you.
No, you know what? I really got sick of all of them blending together and feeling the same.
Same with me, but so what? I'm entertained for 4 minutes. Let me live. Come on.
Okay.
So what? Who
So
cares?
they
Let's
go to the Jersey Shore.
So they go to the Jersey Shore, and then the aunt is like, I have job for you this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Where's she live? Jersey Shore? Ice cream, working the ice cream stand. What is it? Come on, come on, come on.
no, it's getting men's and boys' numbers for Aunt Ada's matchmaking services.
Okay. So why is it called Don't Forget to Write?
Not sure yet.
Oh.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that fucking fun?
I thought it
Emily?
was going to be a book about like, you should write down 3 things you did today that were good, queen.
I don't
And
read those books.
Well, didn't it sound like one?
They all do, but I don't read that. Like even
Okay.
when I'm reading like Another Sunday in May,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
It's not like-
Another Sunday in May.
that's
I like
actually
that.
really good.
That is. I would read it.
Write that down.
What's your book called?
Sunday in May.
No.
2 Nuts in the Nut Aisle.
Chloe's going to write a book one day called 2 Nuts in the Nut Aisle.
I wrote it.
Oh. When are you going to release it?
Why? I need an illustrator.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
Okay. Vin.
No, because it's gonna take serious time, and I actually need to get it back.
Okay. Gotcha.
And it's a really good book.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you fucking reading, idiot?
I am actually still reading Democracy Awakening
For idiots.
for idiots, but you guys have to understand this is a weekly podcast, so like, and I'm reading nonfiction, so it's, you know, sometimes I'll talk about the same book twice. We have to get over that.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's not. What am I going to
I'm
read?
just kidding. I'm just trying to be mean to you because you were so goddamn mean to me about my. What are you reading?
You're allowed
idiot?
to be mean to me. We're best friends. Like, I know you still
Touch
respect
toes.
me and love me. Like,
Cool.
when I'm sassy with you or digging at you, it's because this is entertainment podcasting.
It's like weird that you're even having to explain that.
Well, you really seemed like you got upset before. You were like, I have to confront you about the way you talk to me about my
No,
books.
but if you want to talk about something I get upset about, you know what it is. My reading comprehension.
Right, yeah. So I'm still reading Democracy Awakening, and the thing I was thinking about it today, I was like, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. The thing that I think is so great. I've gotten further into it, and now we've gotten up to what?
Your haircut reminds me of this woman. Her name's Ellie, and it's who I named Ellie after.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is
crazy.
she?
She's like my English grandma, Ellie and Brian.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad.
She's a grandma.
Yeah. She's a grandma. That's fine. There's
No,
older women with this hair.
No, I think it's like really cute.
Thanks. I do too.
And
I'm going to keep it. I have a haircut on Saturday.
It just reminded me of Ellie.
I like that. I like to know that I'm connected to your English grandma in some way, shape, or form. So, Democracy
Sorry.
Awakening. No, it's totally fine. I'm like starving. That's why I'm like.
also just like, I don't want to hear about Democracy Awakening. I'm sorry.
have to. You have
I'm
to.
sorry. I don't want to. I really
you
don't
have
want
to.
I really don't want
You
to.
have to. Wake up. Wake up. It's time for Democracy Awakening. Wake up.
I didn't even know the name of your book. I forgot.
Yeah, so I've gotten further into it, and basically the point, I do kind of look like an English grandma in this
What?
outfit too. What? I already lost you? I was talking about Ellie again.
She doesn't look like that.
Okay, doesn't matter. The part I got forward in the book.
You don't know her.
Okay. I don't even think she's real. I don't even think she's real.
I don't know if she's
La
alive.
la la.
No.
La 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 la.
No.
Chloe loves to lie, la 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 lie. And what do? I'm a truth teller shining through. I'm a truth teller. I'll correct the mistakes you made. So I'm further into Democracy Awakening. And I've read now, basically I realized like in high school, a lot of the history we learned in history class, stay with me. You have to stay. You have to lock in with my eyes.
You know what? I'm here.
Okay.
I don't want to be.
You have to. It's school.
I don't want to hear about your book.
You
I'm
have
so
to.
sorry.
You have to. You have to.
If you are reading something I cared
No.
about.
Hold on. Hold
Here.
on tight. Hold my hand.
Here.
Okay. In high school, remember history class?
I took
with me.
that. Miss Elliott.
Remember how it kind of stopped at like the 90s if you even got through the civil rights?
Yeah, barely.
You know how it kind of stopped after that?
Yeah.
So now Democracy Awakening, the part that I just read through this weekend is like from Reagan, so like the 80s, till like 2004. And that, like half of that, we were alive for. Like I was born in
I lost.
96.
I'm back.
So like, you know how we were born in the
I
90s?
heard this.
Dude, you have to believe me. I'm hitting rewind on this book. It's going to take me twice as long to read it as the length of the book.
I mean,
because
doesn't
I'm
that-
constantly like, wait, what?
Does that make
Like,
you think that other people want to hear about it?
Right, but I'm going, girls, stick with me. Okay, let me try and make it sound fun.
Here's my question. Here's my question.
I'm going to make it sound fun.
Wait, here's my question.
Okay.
My first thought when you said you don't learn about the 90s, in my head I was like, you mean like when like Avril Lavigne was the president?
Yeah, totally. Well, I just choked on my tongue. I literally just choked on my tongue. You're not getting out of this lesson.
And so much, you're like
I
this.
know it. I bit my tongue and I choked on it and I gagged in
Can
response.
you rewind and do that again?
Sure. Here it is, you guys.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. Is this what you were like in class? I could never be a teacher because I'd literally be sitting here tapping my foot going, I'm waiting.
You would
waiting.
hate to see me coming.
Oh, you'd be my worst student. I'd be like, Chloe!
You'd also like hate like being in class with me because like I would be talking to you and you'd like try hard.
To teach? Yeah.
No, to be my friend
To
in
be your
class.
friend? No, can I be honest?
You didn't
You
have
would
to
not
try.
be in my class. You wouldn't be in my class.
I didn't think so.
No.
I only know you from
You would
sport.
you would know me from the hallways. Like, oh, I know that girl. She has short hair with the pink sweater.
Emily Wilson.
Emily Wilson. She looks like my Ellie English grandma.
That looks like my grandma.
Okay. So
That was you really literally read me to filth.
So I'm gonna make this sound fun for you guys, okay? Democracy Awakening. You look miserable. I don't want to It's literally a book where if you're sitting there at home right now and you're going, I feel like I know nothing about the world.
I'll just let you.
It's a book about like, here's what you need to know about the past 100 years.
But didn't
everyone.
you say this last week?
Yeah, but now I have a more specific thing to say.
Oh, say it.
It's about like very recent history. And that's kind of it. Like, I feel like I don't, very recent US history. So I feel like I know, like, all about, like, Civil War, civil rights,
Right.
the Depression, World War II. Like, I'm learning, and even still, I'm studying up more on that. Don't yawn. This is like John McCain's campaign and like Bush and like why we went to war in Iraq. And I know 9/11 was part of it, but like why, like what was happening right before 9/11? Like shit where like I was 4. Like I didn't learn about that in school. I was 4. Like
You
by
lived
the
to
time
tell
we
the
were in
tale.
middle school, they didn't print the textbooks fast enough for us to get the textbook lesson about 9/11. You know?
Totally.
Like kind of, but like
No, correct.
and so, and like Obama, and like, you know, and like it's really a book about like the Republican Party moving further and further to the right, and like
Right.
fringe and like talk radio, and like, and it's all this shit where like literally today when I was walking, listening to it, I was like, oh my God, that's what that is? Terms of like, remember when, this is gonna sound so stupid and I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys, okay?
It's okay.
Remember the whole joke of Sarah Palin being like, I could see Alaska from my house?
Yeah.
I like never knew why that was funny and I didn't get it. And this book is explaining it. Does that make sense?
It does
now?
make sense. But
It's like post 2000s American history where I was too young to get it, but the school went by too fast for them to teach it to me.
was it? Wait, why? So why?
You'll have to read to find out. No, like so it goes back to like when the Berlin Wall fell and the Soviet Union fell apart.
For what? She could see Alaska from her house.
No.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, because so basically McCain was more of a traditional Republican.
Yeah.
But like the Republicans, here's the theory. Since like the 90s,
Yeah.
after the Soviet Union fell. Do you know what I'm talking about when I said that? 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was
No.
like a year ago. Okay. Did that make you feel safer?
Yeah, thank you.
So like
I was like this.
after World War II, this is
I'm
kind
bored.
of
I'm
like,
bored. I'm bored.
I
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm
know.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I hate this story.
So
No, you don't. You're,
all right. Basically, the Russia from your house thing was like, Russia's the bad guy,
Yeah.
but since the 90s, fringe evil Republicans are actually on Russia's side, and they're trying, like, because they're on like capitalism, authoritarianism side. So they've been trying. They're on the eviler side, fringe Republicans, but like
What is
for example,
fringe?
like far right, like extremist
Okay.
Republicans. So like George H.W. Bush. This is what I learned today.
Okay.
George Bush's dad. Remember, you know him?
Yeah.
Right before Clinton, after Reagan.
Yeah.
He raised taxes.
And his yeah.
He raised his yayayas and he raised taxes on Americans because Reagan made our debt skyrocket with like military spending, cutting. So George H.W. Bush, who was still like more of a center Republican, more of a normal down the line Republican,
Yeah.
raised taxes. So then the far right called him a rhino, Republican in name only. They were like, he's not even a real Republican. And they started saying socialism, so anything liberal was socialism, blah, blah, blah. So then this is all to say that John McCain, when he came along like 15 years later,
Yeah.
he was pretty much like George H.W. Bush of like more of like a sane,
Yeah.
normal Republican. And he put Sarah Palin as his vice president to keep the fringe right people. She was like a little crazier than him.
Yeah.
And saying, I could see Russia from my house was actually a joke. She never said that. She was saying like, we can keep an eye on Russia. They're closer than you think.
Yeah.
But the gag was that she was saying I could see Russia from my house because
Right.
she's so stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's like her take on Russia
She's
was
like in
stupid.
Canada.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not
I
articulating this
understand.
well, but like
I got what I needed to from there. I need nothing else.
basically this book is making me go, oh, I remember hearing that when I was 12, and like since then I literally haven't found out what the hell they were talking about.
Right. I remember that her saying that.
Yeah,
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey as Sarah Palin. Anyway, that's what I'm still reading. Check back in next time. Hopefully I will have started
Maybe I
a new
won't
book.
even ask next time.
Yeah. What are you reading? Not Idiot.
Yeah, no, idiot, don't tell me.
Don't tell me. I don't want to hear.
Don't.
Don't.
Okay.
Drop that. Dun-dun-dun. All right, y'all. Have a literal amazing week.
Have a literal amazing
Thanks for
week.
joining us once again.
Thank you so much.
We love you, and I love you, Chlo.
Love you, Em.
Thanks for listening to All Body, No Brain.
Whether you're just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting these city streets, we are always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And please subscribe to our YouTube.
We know how 2008 that sounds, but seriously, you guys, subscribe to our YouTube.
And tell a friend, too. Lilas.
What?
Love you like a sister.
I'm kidding, Em. I know what lilas means now. Lilas.
All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans.